Hey guys, it's Melvin7 here, and today a few of my subs surprisingly asked me to do a review of the England versus Switzerland game. Now, of course I watch all the England games, but I never really do any reviews on them unless they're big ones. I suppose this is the biggest one we can have in qualifiers since Switzerland are second, but yeah, a lot of key things happened in this game. Wayne Rooney obviously broke the England record, and I'm delighted for him. Hopefully, I know it was only a penalty, but hopefully it gives him some confidence and he can take some sort of form back to Manchester and then break the MUFC record. But anyway, aside from that, in the first half, England were fairly good, but there just wasn't enough penetration, really. I mean, the players that you would expect to be unlocking things and creating things in Raheem Sterling and Oxlade-Chamberlain were losing possession a bit too easily, getting pushed off the ball. And they are great players, but they didn't have a good game this time. And yeah, that was kind of the weaknesses. Jonjo Shelvey was brilliant against San Marino, which is obviously an easy team, and he's been great for Swansea, but he was again lacking because they were pressing him and he didn't have much time on the ball. But yeah, Switzerland had the better chances in the first half. A couple of chances for, I think, Bellarabi and Shaqiri and someone else who I should have remembered, but I can't. But anyway, a few shots. Joe Hart had to come out brilliantly to stop one of them. And yeah, that was about it. England had a couple of half chances. Rooney had a shot that drifted wide, and as I say, the midfield wasn't that good. Milner was making a couple of mistakes, but he was at least trying to make things happen, and Wayne Rooney was actually playing quite well up front. He didn't do much, but he was staying on the last man, which is something I like to see Rooney do instead of dropping deep and taking the ball. Luke Shaw and Nathaniel Klein were fantastic on the fullbacks. Luke Shaw in particular, he got a great assist for the first goal that I'll go through in a second. Smalling was man of the match. Cahill was okay, I suppose. So was Stones when he came on. But yeah, and Joe Hart was fantastic. Well, I say fantastic, but there was only like one or two shots to deal with. But he did very well in net. But yeah, the first goal is a brilliant run from Luke Shaw. He crosses it in, and Harry Kane coming on as a sub. A lovely left-footed finish into the bottom right. A brilliant finish. And that's 3 and 4 for Kane. And he's came on as a sub in 2 or 3 of those, I think. So, he should be starting. We should be using more of a 4-4-2 with Rooney as a second striker, in my opinion, and then have Harry Kane as the number 9. But yeah, a great finish from Kane, and it shows that he hasn't lost his touch. It's just early season syndrome, I suppose. I'm sure he'll be banging in the goals for Spurs later in the year, and he'll come good, and I think he'll be brilliant for England. But yeah, later on, Sterling does, probably his best thing of the game, and he gets fouled in the box, and it's a penalty. And you know who's going to take it. Wayne Rooney smashes it into the top left, breaks that England record, and yeah, I'm delighted for him, alright. Smalling got man of the match, Luke Shaw got a great assist, and Rooney broke the England record. So for Man United players, it's been great. And in Spain, Juan Mata scored a fluky cross, but it looked brilliant. All right, he obviously didn't mean it, but he scored a cross. And yeah, so MUFC players have been doing fairly well. I don't think any have got injured. I think Memphis might have picked up a slight knock, but I think he's all right for Netherlands. Unfortunately, they did pretty bad. But in terms of England, a solid win. The only team to have a 100% win ratio. Obviously, we're not really playing the biggest team. Switzerland are a very decent side, but they're the best challenge we have. So it's nice beating them 2-0 at Wembley. And of course, Wayne Rooney was going to always break the record at Wembley. Oh shit, and I've dropped my drink. But anyway, yeah, so that's my review. Let me know if you watched the match, etc. If you watched any other international matches. And yeah, I can't wait for club football to be back. Liverpool on Saturday. Can't wait. It'll be a great game. So yeah, peace.